It's time for our Fantasy Spotlight presented by DraftKings, the official one-day fantasy soccer partner for FC Dallas. Playing is so simple. Pick the best assortment of players under DraftKings' allotted salary cap and fill out your roster. Earn fantasy points when players play well. 10 points for a goal, 6 for an assist. Here are this week's picks. You can play on DraftKings.com's one-day fantasy soccer site for free with a first deposit using promo code Hooper. That's Hooper at DraftKings.com. Welcome back to FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you by Toyota. FC Dallas looking to stay undefeated here at Toyota Stadium. Scott Heine and Daniel Robertson have your game preview.
Thanks, Gina. FC Dallas continues their busy summer schedule tonight against Sporting Kansas City. After playing CONCACAF Champions League and Lamar Hunt US Open Cup, this represents the third game and the third competition in 11 days for FC Dallas, but it's a challenge Oscar Pareja is taking head on.
The challenge always is just to turn around the corner quick and just get our mentality ready for the next one. Now that the games are more compromised and there is not tomorrow. So in that regard, we're preparing, and sometimes it drains the team. It's normal. And the league, we have to hold into our position because we want to win it. Playing today the CONCACAF, it's a great experience. Playing the first game and being in the semifinal of the cup, it's phenomenal. So it feels good, but at the same time, it feels a big responsibility that I know these guys are embracing.
From here on out, every game is vital if the team wants to capture that elusive supporter shield. Kansas City struggled to find consistent form, but they still find themselves firmly in the playoff picture. Championship teams play their best at home, and FC Dallas want to continue playing that way if they want to win, with Colorado and Los Angeles lurking.
We are just minutes away from tonight's big game, but for now, Gina, we'll send it back to you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Back here with FC Dallas defender Kellyn Acosta as we get you ready for the match against Sporting KC, which is just minutes away. You look at Sporting KC, which is a club that's really hovered around 500 a good portion of the season. They've played a little bit better more in the recent weeks, but you can't overlook an opponent like that, right? I mean, they can still be dangerous.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. I mean, the season's starting to wind down. This is where everyone's trying to get their points. I mean, playoff season's nearing, so I know they're trying to be battling to get to be in the playoffs as well, and also they're competing to have a higher seed as possible. I mean, they have some players that we need to worry about. You have the Dom Dwyers, the Benny Feilhabers, even the Roger Espinosas of the group. So we need to be mindful of those guys. I know Benny's having like a hot foot for an assist, and Dom's starting to back some goals in. So we need to be mindful of them, kind of limit their touches and limit their spaces. And I think the more so we do that, the better our chances of winning are. And I think we just have to keep an eye on those guys. So they're special players, so we just need to limit their time and space.
Yeah, Kellyn mentions Dom Dwyer. He's in double digits on the season in terms of goals scored. Sporting KC played in Portland on Sunday. The team has 5 road games over this stretch right here. 2 on the West Coast, 1 on the East Coast, 1 right here in North Texas at Toyota Stadium, and 1 in Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, this is a team that, and you know how travel can get to you, not to make any sort of excuses, but there could be some tired legs coming in here. Then you factor the oppressive Texas heat that we've mentioned here on FC Dallas Extra Time. It could be tough for them tonight.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, like you said, there's a lot of factors leading up to the game. Like you said, the tired legs, the lots of traveling, and then obviously the Texas heat. I mean, the Texas heat can be brutal, like I mentioned before. But, I mean, we have to use those to advantage. We need to just attack them early, kind of take the game to them. We're playing at home, so we can use the fans as a 12th man on the field. So, I mean, they really give us the motivation and the energy that we need. So we kind of, rather than sitting back, we kind of need to just step our lines up and take the game to them. And I think good things will happen. Also, I mean, we need to capitalize on our chances. I mean, we get a lot of good looks on goal, so I think we just need to be clinical in the final third, and good things will happen for us.
Sounds like you're a man who studied his game film. We know this has been a bit of a wonky week. You arrived back in North Texas from Los Angeles early Thursday morning. When do you pivot? When do you start focusing on? When was that time when Oscar said, here's the game film, we got to study Sporting KC now?
Right, I mean, I think we're going to it was about yesterday. We just kind of just reviewed the tape, I mean, we kind of reviewed our match as well and kind of turned our focus to Sporting. I mean, it's been a long, hectic week. Like we played Champions League last week, just had a game a couple of days ago, so it's been pretty crazy. But I mean, that's just part of the game, and we just had to live by it, and we just had to kind of just switch modes just like that. So I know the guys, I mean, we're excited just to come back at home after being on the road, having a long travel day, and I think the guys are just ready to turn that switch and move on and play against Sporting and kind of take the game to them.
Sporting KC had a stretch in which they posted only 1 win in 10 games. FC Dallas wants to add to their loss column. Sporting KC's loss column tonight, right here at Toyota Stadium. Thanks so much for joining us, Kellyn.
Thanks for having me.
I'm sorry, I didn't say that properly. Thank you so much for joining us, All-Star Kellyn Acosta. I'll just address you like that from here on out. Is that okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, thank you so much for joining us on FC Dallas Extra Time, brought to you by Toyota. A reminder, our next broadcast is 2 weeks from tonight, Saturday, August 27th, when FC Dallas visits Houston. That show starts at 7:30. The game starts at 8. Right now, we invite you to sit back and enjoy the match as FC Dallas takes on Sporting KC, now on TXA 21.